Thank you. I got my good. Dave.
Yeah, not too bad, Shane. Yourself?
Too excited about this new track. We've actually managed to get the new configuration in Melbourne, so you'll be seeing the new.
Yeah, no, it is pretty exciting, Shane. I've noticed some of the corners are different from the original track here at Elwood Park. So now it should be exciting races. I was just watching some of the practice as well, and the drivers are doing really well. So now it's good to see how they go in the quali.
Yeah, well, it's crunch time now. A 10-minute qualifier session with 7 minutes to go. We'll just bring up the time so we can see who's ahead. No one's really posted the lap timers yet, so we're not seeing any lap times. We've got 12 drivers and a new driver with us tonight, Gabriel Nunez. He'll be in the green car, so keep a lookout for him. We've got our current V8 champion of 2021 with us as well, Daniel Opedasano. So his name's up the who we need to watch in the race. You can see the track going up. It's such an amazing track. Polska Liga Simracinggowa, who have provided the track on Steam. If you want a copy of this track, make sure you subscribe to them in the description.
Yeah, so I'm just on board with Craig Broadbent, and Craig actually did 51 laps in practice, Shane. So he was definitely focusing on, trying to get as fast lap times as he could with a lot of practice. So it would be interesting to see where Craig qualifies at the end of the 6 minutes.
Yeah, well, he's definitely been quite strong over the last couple of rounds. Not the best race at Simmons. I think he got caught up in a couple of things, but he wants to keep Harrison and Daniel keen. We've also got James Delaney, who Scott Flack posting a time to beat, just pipping Opedasano and Broadbent. There you go, there's our top three already. Broadbent just pulling it back into the pits. Times are starting to come through now, Dave. Just coming out pit lane. We'll go through the field as they appear. David Baker, Team Racecentre, he's up in the P4 at the moment. James Delaney's just pipped everyone and just P4, he'll be happy with that. He's been practicing a lot as well here at Entertainment Park on our full motion sims. Driving with us from Down Under Series. If you're not too familiar, make sure you check them out. R-Factor Down Under Series. And they'll be racing on Saturday.
Yeah, definitely some new faces in here for me tonight, Shane. So it would be good to, see how they go, and then, and see where they actually qualify within the race. So yeah, always good to see new names in here for me, so I can get familiar with them and how they race. And no, it should be a good night, Shane. I'm really looking forward to it.
With us. Livery there, driving on track, really nice. Well done for that. Yeah, cracking. He's only got 4 minutes to go in the session, and he's not most of the time yet. So, and Nunez, our rookie, is just having a bit two for the first time tonight. Through that fast configuration has shortened the track to 5.3 and new top speeds as well as the back straight is going to be faster than the front straight. Harrison Tebb just better is qualifying up any purple sectors. It's all in at the moment. It's his PB, so where will he finish? Oh, he's put it on P4, pushing Baker down to P5 at the moment. Broadbent struggling a little bit, like out on track. We'll see if he's circulating. Yes, he is. And he's improved just by 0.029 of a second on his first sector.
Yeah, I'm expecting Craig to be up at least in the top 3 at the end of qualifying. You know, like I said, he's done like 51 laps in practice, so he's definitely, you know, he's definitely going to be in the groove. He's going to have, you know, the right lines from all those laps in practice. As you can see, he's just gone onto the grass a little bit. As Craig Broadbent on this lap, but hopefully he can still. Oh, he's come to a stop now.
Yeah, it looks like he's pulled it up. He knows he's got a cut track there, so he's going to try and get out for a full lap. As long as he starts the quali lap before the time runs out, then he can continue. Gabriel Nunes with us from Gabriel Nunes. We'll see how he goes.
Yeah, Scott Flack has just taken current pole position with 141.953. So excellent lap there by Scott, and we'll see if that holds up within the last minute of qualifying. So no, excellent lap by Scott. I was on board with Scott throughout that lap, and he nailed those corners perfectly, Shane.
Good to get on board with, I think, maybe Craig Broad, who can show us an on-board configuration looks like at the moment. So we'll just go on board with him. This is in section 2. So you'll notice there's no sharp right-hander, it's just a sweeping turns, snaking down. This will be great for passing opportunities, a bit of drafting. So we could see some real dramas here at the switchback.
And James Delaney has just taken pole within the last minute of qualifying.
Yeah, look at these times there. Yeah, absolutely. Broadbent's still on his outlap, so he's got 30 seconds to cross the line. Flack, Opedisano, Tebb, Baker, Broadbent, Mays. Here comes Craig Broadbent coming to start his hot qualifying lap, hopefully getting up in the front 2 rows at least. At the moment he's sitting in P6 as we go into turn 1. About the 120 mark, couple of gears and through he goes third there. Not much momentum lost. Out of 1-2 into 3. Nice and
smooth. You can see how hard Craig has thrown that car around into the corners because he's got to give it everything on this lap. He's in P6 at the moment, so I'm knowing Craig that he'll definitely want to be up there in the top 3 at least. So Craig's going to have to make this lap stick.
Well, he's doing a good job of it. He's very smooth through there. He's on a PB. He's up by 0.167 of a second, so that could develop to a full, like almost half a second by the end of the lap. Qualifying timer has finished, so this will be his last-ditch effort. He's just got to keep it on track. At the moment, he's taking it easy on the left-hander to get maximum speed through the next right.
Yeah, Craig's lost a little bit of time in that second sector, Shane, but he's gonna have to make it up in these last couple corners.
Yep. I don't know if he's seen that as well and given up, but he just got to stay in it. You never know what's going to happen here. He's driving really well through the last couple of turns onto the main straight. Doesn't quite look like it's going to be enough as he's just got on the loud pedal a bit too much there, and he crosses the line. Here it comes, coming up to the start finish, and he moves up to P5. So he did gain one position there. Well done to him. He almost put over half a second on that, just on that last sector alone. So he definitely enough to get him up. But Harrison Tebb moved up to P4. So God, it's going to be tight at the front. The top four within a second of each other. Let's include Broadbent because he's just outside the 1 second. Gabriel Nunes is circulating on his lap, and that's a beautiful livery he's got out there for Gabriel Nunes Racing.
Yeah, I definitely like that livery. That's a nice green with the black. Looks really nice on that car.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, that's his trademark colours. So very good presentation. So we're going to get straight into a race. We're just going to quickly talk to Gabriel Nunes and make sure everyone's ready. And we're going to get into a race. Now the boys are ready to go. I'll just see if we can bring the starting order up. Next
to him, I've got Asano in a P3.
All right. So
And we're off.
Alright, Delaney's getting the whole shot down the main straight, but Flack comes on the front. Looks like four. Looks like Eli. Pull it up, and that's Eli on the side. A couple of ready, but up the front is Delaney, Scott Flack, Asano, Chris McLennan. Chris McLennan's moved up a couple of spots here.
Yeah, he's just passed Craig Broadbent. Yeah, Craig made a bit of a mistake off the start within the first couple of corners, and that promoted Chris. Oh, someone's gone off in the background. I think it was Harrison Tebb. It was Harrison Tebb who's gone off.
Down. Tried to get back on the grass, just lost it. So that's a opposite side.
No, yeah. Yeah, it's a very nice track, Shane. Looks very smooth, especially with that fast left and right in Sector 2. So now it's... I actually prefer this layout compared to the old one, Shane.
Yeah, the from the pretty impressed with the... Very excited to watch it in the... He's chasing down his mate. What up in the P6? What a great...
And then, yeah, I'm just watching Eli Newman just at the back. He's recovered nicely. So hopefully Eli can make up that time that he's lost, and then hopefully we can see him make up some positions, as he's not that far behind Gabriel. They're both going down the main straight.
In the first turn. I think he's struggling.
Yeah,
That looks...
he's gone
Oh, he's gone off again, so he's taking that position. We'll go back up the where the action is, the top three, all within competition is here. Just sweeping through there.
Got a nice little battle going on between Bradley Martin, Braden Mays and Harrison Tebb down in 8th, 9th and 10th at the moment, so I'm just keeping an eye on that one, Shano.
Yeah, I can see Mark inside of Scott Flack. Did he get the job done? It's still side by side. He's got the run for the next corner, but he's had to concede to get the better line as he tucks back in P3 and leaves Scott Flack just in front. Oh, he's just hammered the front brakes. You can see the front of the car just dipping right down as it comes down the main straight. James Delaney's starting to stretch it out now. Flack 0.3 behind, and he's got Opatisano right up his clacker as well.
Oh, Brad Mays just had a massive accident. He's up on his roof.
It's quite popular today to be up on your roof. I don't know if that included Harrison Tebb. It looks like it. Like Tebb was involved right there. Got to wait for Bradley Mays to come past. As we see Opatisano move up into P2, we've missed the move. Using all the track there, Opatisano.
And yeah, we've got Daniel has now passed Scott Flack for second.
Yep.
So yeah, so it's a good little battle between the top three at the moment. And then we've got Bradley Martin just doing a 180 spin at the back there. So Bradley Martin down the 10th now, Shano.
Yeah, that's not a position for me. What maybe that we know Bryce Royals on the hards, and so is Nunes. So the rest of the field's.
Yeah, Bradley Martin's on his softs at the moment, Shano.
Start to spread out at the front, but the field start to spread out throughout. So, battles as we're on Opatisano at the moment. We can see the whole field down the main straight. It's Delaney, Opatisano, Flack, Broadbent, Baker. Give that some air. He's been practicing. Hopefully that's not how he's catching up, but minor mistake there. Easily done. Probably starting to struggle on the tyres. It's very impressive on the front left at the
No, yeah, that's indeed correct, Shane. As we saw David Baker just running a little wide. So those tyres must be wearing thin on some of these cars, especially for the drivers that are on the softs at the moment. So we'll see them coming in maybe in the next 2 laps or so, just to pit for the tyres, just to play it safe. And then all the people on the hard should be able to get through this whole race without having to make a pit stop.
The guys that are very good on the tyre will actually be pitting. The next race is going to be so they're going to have to learn how to manage each. Dare say the front not pit until the 3rd race, but you'll see the rear economic on the front left, because it is very demanding. As we see Tebb limit there. 5 Royal just behind him in going up through the field, Dave, and that's Tebb with a penalty. So it's important not to stay on the track limit. And now he's received the penalty as the top two. Opatisano starting to pull away from Flack in P3, almost 2 seconds behind.
Yeah, Teb's now coming into the pit for that penalty. He's going to get it over and done with. And then when he comes up, he's going to have to make up those positions from this penalty as he's making his way out of the pits.
So it looks like he served his penalty. Hopefully there's no recourse for that. He's having a struggling to get his rhythm back after that earlier incident. Delaney up the front. This is the race of the on track at the moment. Do you think Opposano is just sitting there waiting like prey on Delaney to burn up his tyres so he can get in on the last couple of laps and really put pressure on him?
Yeah, I'll have to agree with you on that, Shane. Daniel has set the fastest lap of the race, and I think he's just biding his time. Hopefully that James Delaney gets pressured into a mistake with and about the start of the 6th lap out of 8. So I think that's what Daniel's hoping for, and if he doesn't, get that mistake from James, I reckon he's just going to have a crack down the inside and one of the hairpins.
Well, on Opposano, so
As we have Bryce Roll coming into the pits. So that's unlucky for Bryce. Definitely won't be happy.
Oh, Delaney's just corked it on the grass. Sorry to interrupt there, but he's Delaney. I'll add that, but Delaney's on the back, and we're coming up to lap traffic as Eli Evans just gets out of the way. Oh God, this is great racing. Delaney coming up the inside as Eli hits the wall. Oh, who's going to hold? Oh God, they're really abusing track limits. I wouldn't be surprised if we get another penalty to Opposano or Delaney at the moment, as Opposano.
Yeah, and Craig's starting to catch up to Scott Flack here for 3rd place within the last 2 laps. Craig not that far behind. He's got Eli Newman to pass yet, but yeah, he's catching Scott at a quick pace at the moment, Shano.
As ticket. So that's relegated Opposano back to P4 at the moment. We've only got a couple of laps to go, Dave.
Yeah, Daniel won't be happy with that drive-through penalty, especially with 1 lap to go. So that's just cost him the race win now. But he's just going to have to, get his head down for the 2nd race and then, try and capture that win that he's just missed out on now.
As we're still out with Flack in P2, 3 through for Opposano. Still David Baker, currently in P6.
Yeah, so Bryce Roll up in the 7th, and he's got Brad Mays right at the back of his gearbox with 1 lap to go. So a good little battle between 7th and 8th between Bryce and Brad. And then we've got Harrison Tebb in 9th, Bradley Martin in 10th, and sorry, that's Harrison Tebb in 9th, Bradley Martin in 10th. English is a very hard language, Shane.
It is when you're going on, it's hard to keep up.
Yeah, we got how to count for a second. And then we've got Eli Newman just up at the rear. He's now getting caught by Bryce Roll and David Mays. As we're on the last
Gabriel
lap.
Nunes in P11. Yeah, the battle between Royal and Mays is... Oh, that's Eli facing the wrong way. We know where... The leaders are on the last lap at the moment. We'll stay on this until we know the leaders are going to come across the line. There's Royal and...
Yeah, Harrison Tebb is now catching up to Mays and Royal, and it's going to become a three-way battle here on the last lap. So this is going to get pretty exciting to see what happens between this trio.
Alright, we've got Delaney coming around the back sweep. Oh, Mace has got the inside. They're side by side getting through the corner. And here comes Tab, a three-way battle. I really need to go to the front runners, but this is the race of the... Oh, this is... You, as we see Bryce Roll just going wide and...
Oh yeah, that was a bad mistake by Brad Mays. He could lose a position to Harrison Tebb here from that mistake. But you know, he's just going to try and defend, and Harrison Tebb is going to make the job done, and he has. Harrison Tebb up to 8th now.
There he goes, congratulations.
Yeah, just keeping an eye on this little trio battle, Shane, between Mays, Tebb and Bryce Roll. Oh, Bryce Roll just a little bit slidey out of the exit of that corner. And then Mays is bumping into the back of Harrison Tebb, trying to force him into a mistake.
Oh, Tebb's going to take both of them at the same time, but... So that wasn't an opening for him. So Royal's going to take the position. Tebb's going to win the drag race down the main straight and take P9. For Bradley Martin. I'm getting race waves.
Yeah, race there should be a cracker. I'm just watching Bradley Martin on the face cam actually, Shane, and he looks definitely dialed into the zone just by looking at his face cam here. But no, that was a good first race from all the drivers. Yeah, very exciting stuff. A lot of battles, a lot of cars flipping onto their roofs and onto their sides, but that's all part of the motorsport.
Yeah, we haven't seen that for a while, but the sausage on turn one's definitely big part of that. As quite an aggressive sausage curve. Right, so race one, we're going to quickly get into race two, but we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Tahir, tell them about Entertainment Park.
Well, this place, it's like, it's...
My favourite place in the world!
The thing about this place is that...
It's fun for all ages, no matter what your age. You'll love it.
What I really want to say about Entertainment Park is,
They have the best go-karts, plus a great cafe. Games, bowling, simulation, but the go-karts, oh my God, they are so much fun.
look, thing is that this place is...
Perfect for my birthday party. Everyone said it was the best birthday party ever. Yeah!
What I really want to say about this place is...
Just say it!
It's a fully hectic, oh my God, venue.
Finally, entertainmentpark.com.au. And as Tahir says, it's hectic.
And oh my God.
So we can afford to break later. Still got 2 laps to do the job. But we love the show they're creating at the moment, just coming out of the stadium onto the main straight. Starting the second lap. Oh, and he's just blocked the inside. There he is, side by side, trying to get past. There he goes. Marty's just got to stay with him now. But he's just ran wide there. That's Scott Flack taking the lead back. That was a great move from Scott, but Marty's still in it if he stays within the DRS down the main straight. That's 1 full lap to go plus this one. So he's just got to survive this through the turns and get out within a second and get in the DRS activation zone. Still within the second, so he's not too bad at the moment. He's just starting to fall out of that zone now, but he needs to be in there with detection. When it comes to the DRS, and there it is, the 2.5 seconds, so we won't get the DRS down the main straight. He's just got to tuck in at the draft. Looks like he's done enough to take the winners. They're on their last lap at the moment. We've got Scott Flack, Marty Porter right next to each other within 2 seconds, within 3 seconds of each other now. And then we've got Robert Young in
Tell them about Entertainment Park.
Well, this place, it's like, it's...
My favourite place in the world!
The thing about this place is that...
It's fun for all ages, no matter what your age.
Alright, we're just loading into the boys have just started the race. I want to join you. It's going to be
Yeah, that's a great start from Chris. Yeah, that's a great start from Chris. Just pulling over a little bit of a gap while Harrison Tapp and Bradley Martin squabble over for second place.
Yeah, well, Bradley Martin really wants to make amends for race 2.
And we've already got Brad Mays down as a DNF, so I'm not sure what happened to him. But yeah, that's a shame for Brad Mays. But as we get back to the racing, we've got a whole train of cars all coming down.
Yeah, it's looking like a hell. Bradley Martin's still defending Harrison Tapp. And we've got James Delaney moving up the field too. Tapp just cutting the track there. He'll probably get a warning. Hopefully he doesn't. He'll get a pit lane penalty, just like Obadesano in race 1. Pack's really getting thick.
Yeah, Chris is now starting to pull away from the rest of the pack, Shana. He leads by 1.9 seconds as we come into lap 2 down into the first corner. So yeah, definitely great start from Chris. He's just got to keep it going, and then he's got to hold the race lead as best he can, and hopefully he's first across the finish line at the end of 10 laps.
Well, we've currently got Chris on driver focus, so we can see him racing on his VR. He's got his sequential shifter, brake bias, and his ARB, so he definitely moving his brake bias throughout the race, and that's what's keeping him up front. Bradley Martin.
Oh, Bryce Roll just into the wall in that little bale with Scott Flack, and then he's just lost out on 2 positions, Bryce Roll. So it's a shame for him. He just nosed it straight into the wall after his battles Scott Flack, so that's a shame for Bryce Roll. Back down to 9th.
Just saw Bryce Roll make his way back onto the circuit as he rejoins in P9. As we've got a different camera angle for Bradley Martin. There he is. Oh, he's right when I crossed to him. Commentator's curse. And he got caught up with Obadesano. Not too sure what happened then, but he's just doing a Yui to going to relegate him back down to, what's that, Pete? As Broadbench in 3rd, defending from Obadesano. Hang on, everywhere.
Yeah, some exciting stuff going on, Shano, as we've got Chris and Harrison Ted making a huge breakaway from the rest of the field.
Oh, Flack just hitting, smacking the wall. Straight. We'll go back live now. It's Delaney and Baker through turn 1 and 2. Here comes Scott Flack up behind. Baker's defending pretty hard. Delaney's sweeping out the outside. Will he get... Oh, Delaney just deeper, trying to squeeze him out, but Baker's making him work for it. He's lost a bit of ground on that next turn, and he's giving the position away to Delaney, but he's got Flack right behind him as well.
No, yeah, definitely some exciting races going on for position. I'm just quickly just scrolling through the field each time, just so we don't miss any moments.
Yeah, we're just on board with Baker between Delaney and Scott Flack at the moment. Back straight there. Chris McLennan out front, lap 3 of 10. Bryce Royals
yeah, Bryce
again.
Just turned around.
Oh, I'd say that's that switchback. So it's gets the weight off and easily spins around. He's back now. Here comes Harrison Tebb charging down McLennan at the moment. We can see the gap there as McLennan posts the fastest lap of the point.
Yeah, I just saw Scott Flack overtake Daniel and David Baker under the same corner down into turn 1. So great move by Scott Flack, getting himself in between and then taking 2 positions in the one corner, Shano.
Yeah, it looks like Baker's coming back at him, and he's got Delaney behind him as well. So I don't know what happened to Delaney. And that's Obadesano as well. What's... Oh, look at... TV. Getting on the grass, and now the pack. There we go.
Yeah, fabulous little four-way battle here with Scott trying to hold them off. Anything can happen in this little four-way battle. But hopefully they don't all trip over each other trying to fight for position.
We're on the back exhaust pipe of Scott Flack, and we can see the Baker and he's doing a good job, but Oppo's coming up the back. Get the job done on
Yeah, we've got Chris who's just pulled away a little bit from Harrison Tab out the front, and then Craig Broadbent is trying to catch up to Harrison Ted. He's made up a little bit of time on that last lap as Craig Broadbent to Harrison Ted for that second position. So hopefully, you know, this could come down to a three-way battle within 5 laps, Shano, for that first place finish.
Well, we know Tab's pretty good on. Delaney's gone up too, but he's taken. He has to give the position back to Baker. Swapping positions, each driving from these. Baker really determined to get the elbows out tonight. He knows he's got pace. He just needs to show us in the race and not just the qualifying and lead up to the race. Hopefully he can come away with a good.
Yeah, so no, yeah, some exciting battles going on. For the people that are watching at home, I'm actually not with Shane tonight. I'm actually commentating from home. So a little bit of a change for tonight's commentary.
And how you're finding it?
Yeah, it doesn't feel actually quite the same, Shano, but I'm still having a blast, able to watch the racing, commentate alongside you. But shame that we're not sitting next to each other like we normally do. But
yeah.
I'm still having a blast watching these battles and this close, intense racing that we've got going on here tonight.
It's my pretty face, don't you, mate?
Oh, that's it, and that long curly hair of yours, Shano.
Yeah. Oh, you won't have seen my new haircut too, so that's what you're missing out on tonight.
Yeah, now I'm extremely disappointed about that, but we'll see you next week.
We're on board with Scott Flack in P4. I just looked up the rears. Maybe he's bringing the balance a bit too far to the rear. He needs to bring that forward a bit. Look, Baker's still on the back of Delaney. At lap 6 at Brennan smashing it away up front.
We've got Gabriel challenging Bryce Floyd down turn 1. Oh, he's overcooked it and he's gone onto the gravel trap for Gabriel. That is a real shame. So now he's down the 10th for Gabriel. He was just challenging Bryce for 9th and he's just overcooked it on the brakes and down in the turn 1. So which was a real shame.
We see him coming up under a different skin, which is a bit weird. So, anyway, we'll go back up the front to Scott McLennan. R Factor does some beautiful things.
Yeah, we've got Scott Flack all over the back of Daniel for that 4th place at the moment. So Scott's looking for that opportunity to make his way past, or even, hopefully to force Daniel into making a mistake so we can take that 4th position.
I'm just still on board with Flack. Race 1.
David Baker with a bit of a slide going into the turn 1. He's managed to hold it together. So he hasn't lost too much time to James Delaney in 6th. So now good recovery by David Baker to actually hold on to that. That was pretty impressive.
At the moment. We're laps 7 to 10. We'll go back to the leader. As looks like Royal's in the pits. Let's see if his tyres go up and see if it's for tyres. There it goes. He's definitely come in the pit, so unable to make those tyres. We'll just go driver focus with Chris McLennan at. Got Chris in VR racing from home in Melbourne. Actually, I'm sure he's going to the Grand Prix on the weekend, so he'll be super excited about that.
Yeah, I'm just watching Eli Newman, and he's just facing the wrong way, and looks like he's just parked it up against the wall. So I'm not sure what Eli's doing, but he's clearly had a spin as he's about to flick it around.
Yeah,
there he
he's
goes.
just
Waiting for the other drivers to come through. So that was a pretty bad mistake from Eli Newman, but like I always say, it's good to have him racing, and as well as the rest of these guys.
Absolutely, we all welcome new drivers to join us. It's a great introductory to the sport. If you don't have a sim, you can always come into us in Bankstown. We've got 8 full motion simulators for you to get on board. Come down, say good day to Dave and myself in the sim room, and yeah, just make yourself known, introduce yourself.
No, that's exactly right, Shane. You know, you can always come down to Entertainment Park and have a go. Just have some fun. That's all. That's what it's about between these guys that are racing. And I just caught the rear end of David Baker coming out of the pits from a tyre change, Shano. So I think he's on the hards at the moment, on the white strip.
Yeah, we'll just check on that. We'll bring up the tyre compounds. So we'll go back live.
Oh no, that's my apologies. He's on the softs now.
Yeah.
Baker.
So I've got Bryce Royal and Eli Newman on hards. Make sure they last the rest of the race. Still got Chris McLennan out in front with 2 laps to go. He's got Harrison Tebb closing, and he's got Craig Broadbent up behind him as well. Opposano just dropping off a little bit there.
Yeah, the top 5 are pretty much within the same view of each other, but not actually quite close enough to actually really challenge each other at this point. With only 1 lap to go, I think they might finish in the positions where they are now, unless one of them makes a slight mistake or something like that. So you never know what could happen in motorsport, even with 1 lap to go. It's unpredictable, but we'll see what happens with this top 5.
Looks like Eli Newman come out 50 seconds, rejoining in P11. As we saw before, Bradley Mays unfortunately just here.
Yeah, Gabriel just made a slight mistake, or 9% from Bryce Roll, so that promotes Bryce up to 9th, and Gabriel's just gone down to 10th as a result of that half a slide on the exit. So yeah, bad mistake there from Gabriel. So we'll see if we can get that 9th place back from Bryce with 1 lap to go.
It looks like we're up with Harrison Tebb. 3 battle. We've got Tebb in second, Broadbent and Opposano right behind each other. You can't get any closer than this. You're viewing it. If you force this, it's Tebb in Broad 3 and Opposano there, getting some air in the. Opposano just poking his nose out. Had to put it back in. As we're on broad for Textile, we can see McLennan just locking up a little bit into that turn. These guys are really struggling. This is the last lap, so stay with this.
Yeah, I was just going down through the field, Shano. Nobody else was really close together except for this battle up at the front. So we'll probably ride on them with the last lap and then see what happens with this battle at the end.
Notes of broadband as we're chasing Teb, and I'm expecting to see Obatasano poke out sometime soon. On board with Obatasano because we can see the other two in front of him. He's gone grass out there. Oh, these guys are choosing all sorts of different and very desperate to get past Teb, but he's too strong. And McLennan's almost about to finish the race in P1. Oh, someone's gone for a dive. There's a really wide entry into this last turn, one of the modifications to the new configuration from the old Obatasano just going wide, hitting the grass. Oh, Broadbent's gone out wide, but he might suffer as he... Oh, Teb's closing the line. It's on the last straight. But we've got McLennan crossing the line. Congratulations, but we'll go back to... Oh, it's Teb. Obatasano. Right there in it, if there was another lap in it. That was an awesome push. God, that was a great race from the boys. Congratulations. That was awesome racing. Delaney in the pits already. Baker come around to complete his race.
Yeah, good job to Chris McLennan there winning that race from start to finish. He just absolutely smashed it, Shane.
Well, it was almost it was almost green. So that's Baker crossing in P7. Bradley Martin in P8. Flag.
Yeah, just on board with Bryce at the moment. He's going to go through with Bryce for the last couple of laps. Just bringing the car home. He's not pushing the car. Just wants to bring it home. Just cross that finish line. So Bryce is just riding around the last corner now.
And we're on board with him as Martin crossed in P8. Bryce Roll going to take home P9. Okay, we've got Nunez crossing, Eli Newman coming down to take P11. We're going to see how we're going for time. We might have to shorten the last race of the night, although we're pretty much on par, so we should be okay. Alright, so that's Eli Newman. End of the race, as you can see the checkered flags all on the virtual lights around the circuit. So we're going to have a quick break. Just go through the results there. Chris McLennan dominating race 2. Harrison Tebb in P2, Obatasano, Craig Broadbent, Flack, Delaney. Finish that was. If you missed it, you'll have to rewind and watch that. Watch Baker in 7, Bradley Martin in P8, Bryce Roll in 9, Eli Newman finishing in the top 10 for this race. So that leaves us with Gabriel Nunes in. Gabriel finished 10th and Eli in 11th. So we're going to go to a commercial break. Grab a coffee, boys, for race 3, the final race of the night, and we'll the virtuals.
Thursday.
You all good, Shana? Yeah.
There's a new whiskey in town, one that embodies the strength and character of our people, that dares to do it our own way, crafted by a master distiller to create something uniquely Australian. Ned, Australian Whiskey.
McLennan's back in the Monster Energy car and he's currently in P2. Thomas Foster, who's nailing the other leagues, Aussie Sim Wars and Down Under Series. Him and Daniel Bertasano from CSR Racing are definitely proving a force in those leagues as well, so keep an eye on them tonight. Daniel Bertasano, our defending champion from the 2020 season, is showing already P1. Peter Foster, it's been a bit of a break, but it looks like he's improved P5 at the moment, just beside the pits, father of Thomas Foster, P4 at the moment. He's Jake in store. With the restrictions, we've got to wear the face mask, which is a bit restricting, but the boys don't have a problem with it, so that's all good. Just going to work on bringing up the track map at the moment so we can.
Tahi, tell them about Entertainment Park.
Well, this place, it's like, it's...
My favourite place in the world!
The thing about this place is that
It's fun for all ages, no matter what your age. You'll love it.
what I really want to say about Entertainment Park is,
They have the best go-karts plus a great cafe. Games, bowling, simulation, but the go-karts, oh my God, they are so much fun.
look, thing is that this place is...
Perfect for my birthday party. Everyone said it was the best birthday party ever. Yeah!
What I really want to say about this place is...
Just say it!
It's a fully hectic, oh my God, venue.
Finally! Entertainmentpark.com.au. And as Tahi says, it's hectic.
And oh my God.
soft tyres so we can afford to brake later. Still got 2 laps to do the job. But we love the show they're creating at the moment, just coming out of the stadium onto the main straight. Starting the second lap. Oh, and he's just blocked the inside. It's the final race of the night. McClellan getting a smash, leaving Delaney and Broadbent to settle for second.
Oh, Scott Flack and Harrison Tebb just came together along with David Baker, Shano. I just saw that.
Brakes on McLennan out in front. Wide work. Just got to make their and let come up as we see Flack now right back. Want to get up right to
Yeah, Daniel's just overtaken Craig Warbrandt for third place here on lap 2. So great move by Daniel, just straight down the inside. He was late on the brakes, but he managed to make it stick, and he's taken that third place from Craig.
Doing a great job for Monster Energy. Just behind him, Flack, and now we've got Bradley Martin, Harrison Tebb. We're on board, driver focus with with Bradley Martin as Tebb's trying to go around the outside. He's got the move, he's got the momentum, and he's just cut across Martin. Martin's got his race face on, wasn't phased by that, so he's quite happy to sit in P8 at the moment. He deserves a bit more than that. The end of the race.
No, yeah, it definitely is commentator's curse, Shane. I've got to agree with you. Every time we manage to say something always happens between the drivers. So
We've got Gabriel Nunes and Eli Newman at the back now as well. With a 145 flat. Oh, here comes Delaney on the focus on board with Chris McLennan. And that is now Chris McLennan in his VR, in his rear-vision mirror. Now that's him. Short rear-vision mirror as we watch McLennan. Track. We can see Chris really looking at his side mirrors, hoping that the guys will keep fighting. But Opposano moving up the inside of Delaney.
yeah, we've got a good little battle between Harrison Tebb and Bryce for 6th place at the moment, Shano. Harrison Tebb is all over the back of him, trying to stick it down the inside. So no, a good little tussle between these two here on lap 3.
It's squirrely under brakes there. Come up the inside, will he get the job done? Yes, he's side by side and he's got the best. Under brakes. He's trying, he's got the nose up there, and Patterson's hit the grass, so that's allowed Royal to come back up front, and Tebb's come back again. So within 2 corners they've swapped the swap positions 3 times. As they come down the main straight, we've got Opposano half a second behind McLennan. Delaney and Broadbent just dropping back. That's Bradley Martin in the background there, circulating P8. So that's Tebb up to 6. Opposano trying to charge down McLennan. The top 4 are within eye view of each other. This would be great to be trackside, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, 100% Shano. Good little 4-way battle going on here. But Chris is just in the zone at the moment since after race 1. He dominated race 2 and now he's in the lead here on race 3. So yeah, so hopefully he can hold that position, but Daniel's going to be pushing him every step of the way in this 20-lap race. So now we'll see what happens in the next couple laps between these 4.
For you. Oh, we've got McLennan up at the side on hards. Want to go the race on the hards. McLennan just run. I don't know where to look, Dave.
I know, there's too many things happening at once at the moment, Shano. Between
and
top 4.
Yeah, now it's no. Oh God, Broadbent almost taking out Delaney, but it's okay. Delaney's held it, and Broadbent's stayed in position. Actually, with isolation, we've got softs, back on softs, Teb on hards, Royal on hard, Martin on softs, and the circulating in P. Oh, there's. I'll tell you what, I need the picture-in-picture to show the rest of the race because my eyes are glued to these 4. So we see Delaney just cutting that inside. Chris moving on the inside, protecting the undercut there, but he's locked it up. Sano, if you're a driver, you'll understand. Try something, you'll start making the mistakes, and that's what Chris has done. But it's still the top. Broadbent up the inside.
Yeah, and Scott down in 5th, as you can see him in the background, while these 4s battling away. Scott's actually catching up to this battle of 4 at the moment, Shano. So it could become a 5-way battle for that first.
Not allowing what went on there probably broke the stopwatch because it was so quick, but Flack's definitely closing on this bunch, and he'll definitely be in no time. I want to show the rest of so the next one will be Teb, and he's a bit Bryce Royal out on his own as well. Bradley Martin driving solo in P8 at Baker after that earlier spin. Gabriel Nunes, we haven't given him much time this race. He's back in his livery, just looking up. And Eli Newman in that fireball livery. There it is, your top 4. Delaney in the red 888 engineering.
And then, like we predicted, Shane, Scott's now on the back of this 4 as well. So Scott adding himself into this mix. But some good racing up at the front, and then I'll keep an eye on what's happening down the field as well.
1, 2, 3. Of each other. This is great. And Chris is out of the race. I can see him on the driver focus. His computer's just crashed. I'm sure he's just blacked out. Oh, that's terrible. Chris McLaren was looking to take out the position. Oh, terrible news for McLaren. That's gotta hurt. That has gotta hurt bad. So unfortunately he's out. As we report with James Delaney, start and try and get back in the race. Not too sure what's going on then. James Delaney, all he has to do is finish in. Broadband. Beautiful livery, Craig.
Yeah, I agree with you, Shano. Yeah, some of these drivers have got some amazing liveries, especially I've noticed on Daniel's car, he's actually rocking the Entertainment Park logo on the bonnet of his car. So it's good to see that.
So they're definitely entertainment. The commercial be about and plenty of entertainment, plenty of arcades, always improving, always getting the latest and greatest entertainment. So make sure you come in. It's a massive warehouse with plenty of things to do. But right now we're in Melbourne hosting tonight's race on the new configuration of the Melbourne circuit, thanks to the Liga Simracinggowa team. And make sure you link to their Steam page in our description. Just providing some hot racing, just great entertainment.
Yeah, I mean, this is perfect for the viewers at home, also for us, that we've got these close battles going on, and the top four are still together. So yeah, so that's a pretty exciting stuff. Bryce Roll has just come in and made a tyre change as well, and which I've just picked up on. So he's dropped a position to Bradley Martin and David Baker in that process. But now this battle up at the front is getting exciting with each corner, Shane.
Yeah, it's getting Compressors Flack just runs wide and right across the other side of the track. He's just dropped off a little bit, but as we see them battle on lap.
Yeah, I'm just watching Chris on the face cam. He doesn't look like he's going to come back in anytime soon, which is a shame, and absolutely devastated for him after race 2's performance. But yeah, hopefully we can see Chris back here again next week or sometime soon in the near future.
Yeah, it's he's been a good supporter of our league as well, and we wouldn't be racing on the new configuration, so we've got to thank Chris McLennan from Down Under Series. Down Under Series. Make sure that they're running a great go live on Saturday night. Craig Broadbent trying to come around the outside. Look at the speeds they're hitting. Up to 280 Ks. Track with the new modifications. Opposano. A rear out. Flack's come back on the back of this lot. He's really chasing these down. We'll just have a look.
Just watching Harrison Tab at the moment. He just made a little bit of mistake coming out of that fast right-hander in sector 2, but he managed to hold it together. So yeah, from what I can see, Shane, he hasn't lost too much time down in 5th.
I hope they hold themselves up enough for Teb to get back to Teb's quite considerable with tense. There he is in the back of the picture there now, coming in on the main straight as Broadbent almost getting caught up with Delaney in a turn 1. If you can imagine, these cars are like a ton and a half, and these guys are just driving it with the ultimate skill level, and to be driving it this close together at this pace, it's just unbelievable to watch.
Oh, Eli Newman just down in 10th place has just had a massive shunt straight into the wall at high speed down in 10th there, Shano, and just managed to pick up on that. But he's recovered nicely and is back onto the track.
Just seeing Oppo starting to stretch it out a bit. Group up the front. We've got Oppo on softs, as you remember, Delaney on hards, and Broadbent and Flack. So I don't know if Delaney's really going to make it work on the hards, as he's the only one on hards in the top 4. But his pace on the hards is absolutely hard to believe, really. He's doing an incredible job. But, you know, it's lap 10. Will we see Oppo back come into the pits and play out?
No, yeah, Scott Flack and Craig Broadbent. Oh,
The pits. So, lap 10. Oh, and they're side by side in the pit lane. I don't know how that's going to work. Looks like their pit stops right next to each other. Well, Flack's got a good run. Looks like Broadbent's on it as well. So I think Flack's going to come out ahead and gain a bit on Broadbent. There he goes. So he's got a better run. Look at the gap that just in that pit stop he's. Just being told my bike is cutting in and out, so it's going to check the.
yeah, that's promoted Harrison Tab up to 3rd place now as a result of Scott Flack and Craig Broadbent coming into the pits.
Yes, Tab now up in a P3, but I think he's another one. Let's look at the the tyre wall. We know that yellows are hards, which he is on, so yes, maybe he's going to go to the end.
Yeah, we're on lap 11 out of lap 20. So it looks like Daniel's actually pulling away from James Delaney a little bit, and James Delaney is now coming onto the back of as Eli comes into the pits. I assume for a change of tyres.
So Oppo's tried to at the same time as Eli. That's cost him a lot of time, but he's overtaken him on the approach because Eli's sat at the pit lane speed limit on the entry to pit lane. Eli's serving a drive-through because he hasn't actually stopped. Forward with Obadosano. And there's a gap there. Points in P3. Teb goes through, Flack, and there's Broadbent. So Broadbent's lost a hell of a lot of time on that pit stop there to Flack in P4.
Yeah, I just saw James Delaney just light up his rear tyres coming into the exit, so a little bit of a minor mistake from James, but from what I can see, Shane, he hasn't lost too much time. So.
Well, Delaney's got a 12-second gap to the rest of the field. He's going to protect that for the next 8 laps, which he probably could do. Teb's held it. No, he's lost it. He's crashed right in front of everyone. And that's allowed Opposano. Oh! He's tried to hold the line, but Flack chose the inside, and unfortunately, and that's Flack almost got caught up with Teb. Teb falling back to P4. In P3, everyone avoiding Teb as he tank slaps down one of the straights there. I think it was just after turn 5, I think, turn 4 or 5. So that means Delaney stretched that lead out to 15 seconds. It went from 10 to 15.
Yeah, Delaney's now coming into the pits. We also had Gabriel and Bradley Martin also in the pits to change tyres, and now it's James Delaney that's coming.
We're just watching Nunez exit down the main straight, and that's Broadbent and Teb. Coming out. Here he comes out down the main straight there. The other guy. So Delaney's wasn't expecting him to come in when he started on hards, but let's see what tyres he went to. We'll just go through to the tyres. Alright, I'll keep you updated, Dave. So Oppo, Flack and Broadbent are still on hards, and Delaney's gone back to softs. 13. Quite late for making the most out of it. He probably just trying to hold his position as we see Royal come in to serve his penalty that he's just received. Not too sure if that's a stop and go or drive through. He's driving pretty fast down the lane there. So that pit lane speed limit's 100 kilometres an hour. We go. Oh, here we go. Flack and Oppo out front, side by not side by side, right next to each other. Delaney and Teb is another we've got to keep an eye on too if you want to keep on that one. We're on board with Teb as Delaney just bump and runs on the inside. Oh, this will be good.
Yeah, I'm just watching Daniel and Scott Flack at the moment coming on to the back of Gabriel down into 9th, so I'll keep an eye on the Daniel and Scott.
Okay. So on board with Harrison Teb from Precision. And Teb's come back into the pits. So is that his first pit stop? Teb falling back and now he's got a pit. So he might drop another position.
Yeah, Scott Flack's just gone through.
Probably getting caught up with Nunez. It looks like that was for position because as we saw Opposano overtaking Gabriel there, and is serving, changing tyres, and that's Eli Newman coming down the main straight. So Teb rejoining in P5. Where's Baker? Baker's just behind there. So we'll go back to the front. Back on board with Opposano. Broadbent 5 seconds behind these two.
Yeah, we just got Bryce Roll coming back in the pits yet again after another 2 laps. So he's changing his tyres once again. It's Bryce Roll as he's now coming out onto the hards. So interesting strategy there from Bryce down into 8th position.
So when you're not allowed to take any tyres off fuel, so unfortunately he's had to come through once to serve the penalty and again to actually swap out the tyres.
Yeah, James Delaney just now setting the fastest lap of the race. With a 1:43.7, and fantastic stuff. Catching up to Craig.
again there, we've got Flax out in front, just ahead of Oppo now.
Yeah, a good little battle between Scott Flack and Daniel's just gone onto the grass, but he's still right behind Scott Flack, pressuring for that race lead. We're going to see Daniel try and make his way around on the outside. No, he's not. He's just going to tuck him behind, and he's going to wait for that right opportunity to pass for that race lead. But we'll see if Scott Flack can actually hold him off. They're going to come side by side. Down into the right-hander.
We're in the bit of Opedisano trying to do the switch back to Scott Flack. Great doing as we're tracking Scott Flack while in the cockpit of Opedisano. While he try and fox it up the inside.
We've got James and Craig just swapping positions there. So James up the third, Craig down the fourth. So another little battle to watch out for as well, Shano.
Okay, we've got 5 laps to go. It's all heating. While this battle's going on, check out Delaney and Broadbent. Oh, there it is, going into turn 1. You're right, Dave. Pace is hot. Delaney still holding out in P3 at the moment. We've got job done.
Yeah, Daniel actually made contact with Scott Flack as he was trying to get past, so a little bit of a bump between those two, side by side, so good battle for that. See how hard both drive trying as Eli Newman gets well under the way there and lets the leading cars to go through to resume their battle.
Maxi, they come through the new section. Dropping a bit now, so we'll go to Delaney and Broadbent. They're starting to stretch away too. Delaney just too strong for Broadbent at the moment.
Yeah, we've got 4 laps to go, Shano. Who do you reckon is going to take it out for race 3?
He'll have enough in the tank to stretch the lead just start to push it now. He's only got 3 laps. He can. The gap's 0.9. Win with a 1.3, 1.4. But stuff like that. We just saw Oppo getting loose. Oh, he is trying to push it. You can tell. Ripples, he's getting sideways, but he's only allowing Flack to close up.
Yeah, we've got 3 laps to go. There's a little bit of a gap happening between Opedisano and Scott Flack for that race lead. He's going to switch over to James Delaney and Craig Broadbent. James is just leaving him behind at the moment, but we'll see if Craig can catch up and maybe even take that 3rd position in the last 3 laps.
Had to wait for the field to he can in P. He's been caught. And he's got the leaders coming up behind him. Scary for him. He'll try and slow down through here. Right, letting the leaders through. Royal in P8, Gabriel Nunes coming down the home stretch on lap 18. He's out in P9 at the moment, just a bit hot there. Eli Newman for Leadfoot Racing. Very pretty livery for Eli. Beautiful colours. And Chris McLennan with that earlier incident, which is so unfortunate. But the gap out front is still 0.9. This is for the lead of the race. Let's mix up the results too. I can't really count. Delaney's in the pit lane.
Yeah. And then the battle between Scott Flack and Daniel is getting very close now. Scott Flack,
because as I was saying before, had to, because there was only race on 31 points, so it was very tight at the front. Go to the front with 2 laps to go. The gap is closing. He's got it down, and if he sits on the draft through this section here, which he maxed out 6 gear for quite some time. Oh, Dave, I've got to shut my eyes and just hope for the best, because Flack is squeezed up to 0.2 of a second behind Opposano. You can see the gap there. I don't have to tell you the time. He's just there.
Yeah, Scott Flack actually setting faster lap times than Daniel at the moment. I'm literally sitting on the edge of my seat because there's only 1 lap to go, and we've got Scott Flack wrestling Daniel over the front. So no, it's getting very, very exciting.
Oh God, this is the last lap, and it's so close. My money's on Oppo, as I said before. As they come into the last lap of the race now, we see Broadbent just behind them. He's not going to compete for the lead. He's happy in P3 at the moment. Oh, Oppo giving it all. Our current defending champion, Daniel Opposano, is protecting the lead in front of the Formula 1 defending champion as well. Oh, Flack just lighting up the rears. We've got 2 quality drivers out front. So just get on the grass, you can see him doing a bit of work for Jim's Mowing as they go into the new section now. Beautiful modification to the circuit, and they're coming up behind Brad Martin. Hopefully they don't trip over. It's Brad Martin from Team Navy just lets the guys go. Starting to stretch away now. I think that is it for the race, providing they don't lock up. Opposano too good. Just letting it run wide.
Yeah, I think Daniel's just going to take this one. I think, Scott's unfortunately just run out of laps, running out of corners to do anything about the race lead. So Daniel's pretty much just got this in the bag. He's just got to keep it clean. But
he's right there still, Dave. It happened. Come on, down the main straight. Post weaving out so Flack doesn't get it. And that's the finish of the race. Flack taking Craig Broadbent about to Stratosphere. Delaney coming through for take home P4. Tab still around the circuit. He's about to. No, he's parked it. So he's still having some fun. Go back to Harrison to cross the line. It's been a long night. Thank you for staying with us. It's been a new track, so it's had some challenges, but we've got through it.
Yeah, just watching Craig and Scott and Bradley Martin, they've just had a little coming together at the end there, just off into the gravel trap. So no, that was funny.
So that was Tab crossing the line. Baker will finish in peace. Oh, look at the skid marks he was leaving behind. He's saying thank you Melbourne, that was awesome. And he's left his trademark skiddies on the final lap. Got Gabriel Nunes. Yes, Dave?
I know, I was just going to say that I saw Harrison Tab just get a little bit airborne, was going through the first corner after crossing that finish line there. It looks like he was on a first class flight to overseas somewhere.
Well, he's the pilot, the steward and the air crew, just launching himself.
Hopefully he got us a ticket, because I'll be interested to see where he was going after the way he launched his car just then.
Would you really want to get on board with that flight, though?
I trust Harrison Tab.
Alright, so we're watching Gabriel Nunes. We've got to give a round of applause to Gabriel. This is his first race with us tonight. Racing for Gabriel Nunes, racing in the Ford Mustang, number 67, his trademark number and his trademark colours. Beautiful livery there, lime green and the black. It's got Racecentre and Entertainment Park logos on the rear wing. Thanks for your support, Nunes. As he comes around the last corner, crossing the start finish line.
Yeah, great job to Gabriel. Finishes. And good job to Gabriel. Always watching these guys drive.
Three, James Delaney 4, Harrison Tebb, Baker, Martin, Royal, Gabriel Nunes P4. Earlier, 11 with a DNF, unfortunately, with electrical issues. So, do is just quickly bring up the schedule. So, this will be that'll be on the 27th. Australia on the YouTube channels. Give us a thumbs up and a subscribe. Make sure you keep in touch for the next race. So, Dave, thank you very much for.
No worries, Shane. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. As you know, I'm a big fan of motorsport. Love watching these guys race and having these close battles, and just being able to, commentate on the action is absolutely exciting. So, thanks for having me once again, Shane.
Thanks for joining us, and hopefully you'll be next to me commentating for the next one. So until then, it's